Good morning, everyone. This is section 4, lesson 1. Today's lesson was a great privilege, salvation. We were talking today about just the privileges we have in God, and as we're led by God's Holy Spirit to obey Him and do the good works that God provided or planned for us to do in our lives before we were ever born, we have just the great privilege of knowing God and His Son, Jesus Christ. Is such a great privilege. Privilege is like kind of like grace and mercy. It's like an unmerited favor of the Lord. So privilege is kind of like one of those words. It's like we have the privilege to serve God. We have the privilege of salvation. We have the privilege of belonging to Him, and we did nothing that we can do nothing, did nothing that we deserve any of what God's given us. All that God's given us is just by His grace and His mercy and His election, His choice. And that's incredible that I think it's incredible that God chose me for salvation. And my hope and my prayer is that God chooses everyone for salvation. I know that's not the case, but I don't know. I've learned so much lately about just being in an attitude of gratitude, and being grateful for all that God's done for me has just transformed my whole life lately. I'm just so grateful for all that God's doing. Even I'm so grateful for even like the struggles that I'm having in my life. It's such a privilege to be able to suffer for Christ and suffer along the journey of trying to be obedient to the Lord, and being trained through the things that I suffer and being taught how to obey God no matter what I see in the natural. That's such a privilege to me as well, that I get to just a privilege to be able to walk with God every day, hear His voice, and it's a privilege to be able to pray and ask Him anything I want to ask Him, and pray for my finances and pray for other people and pray for healing, and God hears and answers all those prayers, and He's with me and He's fighting for me and He's rooting for me and He's on my side, and He has a purpose and a plan and everything, and that is such a great privilege. So I'm very honored for that, and I just pray, I bless you in the name of the Lord. I pray that God fills you with His grace and His glory, and that you will just come to understand how freeing having an attitude of gratitude just fills you with so much joy, because you realize how much God has given you, and that just gives you so much strength to get through whatever you're going through. So I bless you in the name of the Lord, and have a great day.